Oh, hell yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Craft.
Welcome to Craft, my friends.
So happy that you're here today because today we're watching Obi-Wan, the season finale.
Season finale.
It doesn't feel like a season finale, if I'm being honest. It doesn't feel like it's been that long and that much has actually happened.
No, not
somehow
really.
Somehow we're here, right?
Yeah, 6 episodes is not enough, my friends.
No,
it's not nearly enough. This is a movie that was broken up into parts.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're honest, not a great movie. Yeah, it's mediocre at best.
This episode really has to bring it. But
it's got to do work.
Yeah.
It's got to do a lot of work. It's got to fit
a lot in there. And I will see if one episode is enough to sort of redeem the entire show. I mean, it hasn't been bad, but it hasn't. I don't think it's reached its full potential. But either way, I think we are ready to watch this episode.
If you guys are new here, I'm Chris. This is Jeff. We do reactions and reviews. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit a like on this video.
With that out of the way, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, it makes sense that they go to...
I'm surprised they lasted this long against...
Yeah. Why not send out TIE fighters, right? Isn't that the logical thing to do? Just send out TIE fighters and just overwhelm them. There's just one ship.
Oh boy, I gotta see how this plays out.
Yeah. So what's the play here? Yeah. Going back to Tatooine?
No, he's gonna go to the ship.
Oh, he's gonna go to the ship.
And they're gonna
duke it out?
Yeah.
You said you'd take me home.
How does Leia not remember this father-daughter relationship they apparently have?
I don't know.
How are they gonna explain this?
I don't know.
Wipe her memory?
Maybe. Gosh, if only they had some smaller ships they could send after the other ship.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
whatever will they do?
It's too bad.
Were the TIE fighters not invented yet? Is that what it is?
Oh, maybe.
No, we
saw TIE fighters in the hangar, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't we see clone ships at the very least at this point? It's only 10 years.
Prepare my ship. I will face.
Oh, here we go, 101.
All right. Well, I think we saw this coming in some capacity.
Yeah, had to happen, right?
Whoa. And what a planet for it to happen. That's a cool looking planet, I gotta say.
Have we been to this planet? No, right?
Maybe. Let's see what the name of the planet is.
This ship was made so he'd come down the ramp.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's no better way
that
to come
shot
down
will
the
never
ship.
not be cool.
No.
Obi-Wan. I will do what I must.
I will do what I must.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
Oh man, the updated version.
Yeah, all right. Not quite as stiff as in episode 4, right? I'm not loving the camera.
Me neither.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
It's a little too shaky, a little too...
But hey, I'll take it.
Yeah.
For now.
I don't really care about this part, I'm being honest.
Who does, to be honest?
Come on now. We know Luke survives, we know the two of them survive, so...
Your strength has returned. But the weakness...
Oh, Jay!
I like it.
Oh, hell yeah!
Always.
That's cool. That's
raw
cool.
power.
That's oh my goodness. Wow.
Oh, who's got the high
ground?
No!
Who's got the high ground? Oh goodness. He just. Oh my god.
That's power right there.
Oh jeez. Oh goodness.
How is he surviving this?
Oh, go Obi-Wan. There you go. Woo!
Master.
Oh
Man.
Oh, okay. Oh, go Obi-Wan. Woo! Perfect! Yo! What's happening right now?
Yo, are we Force Unleashed right now?
Yo, what's going on here? Yo! Easy!
What?
Yo! What? That's cool.
Obi-Wan.
Alright. Full strength Obi-Wan. Ooh! Oh my god! Yo! Easy! Easy, buddy!
Yay!
Yo!
What a fight!
Yo, okay.
I like the aggression.
Oh, he's wheezing. Oh, again, got him again. Oh, jeez.
Dang.
Woo! Oh, you can kind of see the anger there. You can kind of see a little bit of. Whoa! Oh my God! What was that?
Oh, you know what's gonna happen
Yep.
now.
Yep. And yet again.
He failed.
Oh, hate it.
yeah.
Anakin's gone.
Oh! You hear that?
That's awesome.
I'm sorry, Anakin.
Wow, what a moment.
Didn't kill Anakin Skywalker.
Oh.
I did.
Oh gosh, I did.
Wow.
Oh man, that's cool. That's cool. All right, okay. The distortion in his voice, like
Perfect.
switching between his normal voice and the modulated voice, very cool.
Perfect.
Very cool.
Hello there.
He said it. Look. Look. Oh! Oh! Please.
Oh my God.
Master Qui-Gon.
Oh!
Well, took you long enough.
Oh my God.
I was always here, Obi-Wan. You just were not ready to see.
Oh my God.
Ways to go.
So freaking cool.
Wow.
That made up for everything.
Yeah.
Honestly, that made up for everything. All right, guys, that was the season finale of Obi-Wan. Wow, wowza. Okay, a lot to unpack there. But Chris, tell me, what did you think overall about this episode?
Okay, I mean, I was right in that they were gonna bring some crazy cameo in the last episode.
Yeah, yep.
Why was I right? Because they do that in literally every Star Wars show. They wait till the last episode, bring some crazy cameo.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I really liked that episode, except for one thing. To me, the Leia and Obi-Wan situation, like, I understand why they did it, guys,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like there was that much of a point to it. Like, they could have gone a different way with it.
Yeah.
And the way they resolved it doesn't make any sense because in episode 4, she's like, oh, there's a guy named Obi-Wan or
Yeah,
Ben,
right.
whatever. But
There's
they know each other really well.
There's no familiarity. There's none of that, right?
Yeah, it's like, why would she forget that? You know, how could she forget that kind of experience when she's a kid?
Yeah.
But all that to say, to me, the best part was the fight between Darth Vader, and I say that very deliberately, Darth Vader and Obi-Wan,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because you see Obi-Wan at full strength.
Yeah.
You see where he doesn't hold back.
Yeah.
And then you see Darth Vader, who we still feel at that point is Anakin. But even with the mask off, Obi-Wan comes to that realization, hey, this is not Anakin anymore.
Yeah. Right.
And that ties into the fourth movie, what he says. And I love that fight because you saw a demonstration of both their power. They were like on equal footing, but again, Obi-Wan was still the master. So they kept it consistent. So I loved it.
My question is, why didn't he kill him? Like, what, did he just not feel like he needed to? Did he think that he was weakened enough? I mean, obviously we know why he didn't kill him because it has to be
Story purposes.
you know, for story purposes. But in terms of like that closure that he was looking for, right? Like, why didn't he just strike him down, knowing that he'd probably continue to hunt the other Jedi and stuff
For
right?
years and years to come.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, again, right? It's for continuity purposes, but unless I'm missing something, like, oh, maybe he came to some realization that he doesn't need to strike him down anymore or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was mercy, one last
Mercy.
act of mercy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because the first time they fought, you know, he like basically brutalized him.
Yeah.
So maybe in this one, he's like, no, this is the last thing I'm going to do for Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
You
look,
know?
I thought, like you said, Chris, that fight was really, really good. Again, I didn't love the camera work there.
Yeah.
I think it was a little too shaky, a little too all over
A
the
little too
place.
flowy.
A little too
you know,
flowy, right?
if that makes sense.
Yeah, because if you think about the older fights, right, usually the camera is stable, and it sort of creates, and it's sort of reminiscent of, you know, two knights fighting, right? Very kind of stable, sort of whatever. And I
Yeah.
think the camera going all over the place, tracking them, sort of did a disservice to the fight. It took away from the epicness of the fight because it seemed a little
the
too.
camera got in the way
Yeah,
a little bit.
but it was still a good fight, I would say. I mean, you see Obi-Wan at his full strength. You see he did a lot of rolling, which isn't quintessential Obi-Wan from what I remember, but that's
Yeah,
that's
I mean, that's
nitpicking.
nitpicky.
I just noticed he did a lot of rolling, but
Yeah.
maybe it's because Darth Vader is so, like, you know, stiff that
Yeah.
maybe he just trying to maneuver.
Yeah.
But again, overall, it was a good fight. You see Obi-Wan, I mean, literally using the Force, kind of pulling a Rey moment, so to speak. I hate to
Yeah,
say that,
yeah.
but it was sort of a Rey moment there.
I wasn't a big fan of because we were with Reva.
Yeah, I could have
This
done without.
whole
I could have done
time.
without the whole.
I mean,
Reva
listen,
arc.
if you're gonna do it, I need a little bit more closure than that. Where did she go?
Yeah.
What did she do?
See, the thing is, I realized that you could have had, like, she couldn't have been in the show at all. Like, you could take her completely out of the show, and it would have been fine. Like, I don't.
It wouldn't
I
have
didn't need her
changed
at
anything.
all,
Yeah.
right? Like, her presence did literally nothing for me in this show. And I think
Yeah.
the fact that she just kind of provided some random side arc that nobody asked for.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the focus, look, every time it switched back to the Obi-Wan Darth Vader fight, I was like, okay, great. Now back to this is what we want, right? And even Leia, it's like the actress did a great job for what she was given. We need that? Not particularly.
I mean, I think if you want, they were trying to use Leia as a sort of avenue to get Obi-Wan
Going
back to his
full strength.
full strength, his
Yeah,
former self,
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
cheery, kind of lighthearted.
Sure.
And in that way, I agree with you.
Yeah. Now, of course, the highlight of this episode was seeing Qui-Gon again, Liam Neeson reprising his role.
I mean,
that's something
nothing beats
I didn't
it.
think I'd see in my lifetime, and I'm glad because Qui-Gon is one of my favorite characters of all
Yeah,
time. One of the most
yeah.
complex, layered characters in the Star Wars universe.
Exactly.
And I'm glad he sort of gets a redemption, so to speak, to be able to
Yeah.
come back.
And the way it happens too.
yeah,
You know,
when you
I think
least
they did it
expect
really well.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It just kind of comes into focus slowly, and then
Yeah.
you see him.
Very lighthearted, which is
Yeah.
typical Qui-Gon.
Typical Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon. You
No,
know,
like tearful, anything. Just very
no.
like.
It's okay.
let's get back to business.
Back to business. Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay. So beyond that, I think I would say, like, as we always do, let's rate the show as a whole and this episode. So in terms of this show as a whole, again, my biggest issues were the fact that I didn't really care about the side characters, didn't care about Reva. It just felt like padding to me. Some of the episodes were sort of throwaway.
Yeah.
Even it's just I think they could have had this show with a lot less of that padding stuff, right?
Yeah.
But there were some great moments. You had Anakin and Obi-Wan, flashbacks, which is great.
Yep.
The initial fight with, Reva and Darth Vader fight was pretty good, except camera work. Didn't love that.
not
But
great.
the fight itself with him using the Force was cool.
Yeah, for sure.
But again, the plot itself wasn't super strong. Great moments, but plot itself wasn't super strong, which is very reminiscent of all the Star Wars Disney Plus shows in general.
Yeah.
So in terms of a show score, I would give this maybe let's go with 7. Let's get a strong 7. In terms of this episode, because of the fight and because seeing Qui-Gon again, that gives so I would go maybe an 8.8 out of 10 for the show for this episode.
For me, I would say the show overall, I enjoyed moments, but not as a show overall. Like it was too all over the place. There's a lot of stuff that didn't make sense.
Yeah.
That they were kind of really reaching.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
to create these moments. I feel like they were trying to force us to be attached to characters we didn't really care about.
Yeah.
And they didn't really do a good job of attaching us to these characters. Again, the great moments were the fights. The great moments were the flashbacks.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
why we watched the show in the first place. So we got kind of what we were looking for,
Right.
but this was an opportunity to give us something more, and I don't really think we got it as much.
Yeah.
But this episode was great. You know, in the pantheon of the six episodes, this was the best.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I forgot to mention, and I sorry to cut you off, but like when Anakin's like mask is like sort of cut off, or Darth Vader's mask is sort of cut off, and you see like him talking,
Yeah.
and there's like that voice modulation between his regular voice and his, like Darth Vader voice. I thought that was a really cool moment. So
Yeah.
just added to that.
That was an important moment.
Yeah,
Because you never really see. There's no ever any in between, right? But now we're seeing the in between, the transition
Right,
into
right.
full Darth Vader,
Right.
So again, for the show, I would say I'd give it maybe a 7.5. You know, it's enjoyable,
Yeah.
but in spurts. But this episode definitely a 9 because there was just back to back really great moments,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed it a lot.
Okay.
All right, guys, thanks for watching along with us. Please let us know in the comments down below, what did you guys think of the show as a whole and with this episode? Did you feel the same way about us? Did you get excited about all those moments? We know you did. But did you think the show kind of justified just this little one episode,
Yeah,
or do you
yeah.
feel like we didn't really get a great journey overall? Let us know down in the comments below. If you haven't already, give us a like on this video if you wouldn't mind, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel as well. With all that said, we'll see you guys later.
See you in the next one.
Bye.